My name is Nick. We are here to raise money for a future immune to cancer. $3,631.13 so far in the belly. We've got so much more amazing content to come for the rest of the day today. And we're going to bring in a whole slew, we'll say a slew, of people right now. Bam! There we go. We have got the entire Culture Shock team. Look at them all sporting they live stream threads.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Cover it. Oh wait,
That's why he's on the dark side.
Now, Mama Cat's not wearing her live stream for the Cure. Gentlemen, welcome to Live Stream for the Cure. If you could please, somebody, let us know a little bit about what Culture Shocked is all about.
Basically, we're just four aging millennials who like to share opinions on stuff nostalgia related. We love movies, music,
Not
TV
Shane
shows.
McMahon.
And
Video
Brendan with a
games.
$24.92 donation. Brendan from the last segment. Don't challenge me, Nicholas. Be prepared for next year, dear Jesus God.
All right, Brandon.
I'm scared already, guys. So what have you guys got planned for us tonight?
To dip into like the whole nostalgia thing, we were gonna talk about like older animated movies, like Disney movies, Pixar movies, and just kind of jump around and see if anyone wants to talk about it with us or not, or just see where it goes.
We're used to going off the rails. It's all right.
You have come to the right place.
I would like to say we start with a structure and then trail off, but we start trailed off.
How quickly until we devolve into just hardcore erotica? Because that's the theme of this year's event, apparently.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, I've masturbated at least 5 times today, and because of this live stream alone, and
And it's there.
so it's not gonna. This isn't gonna change anything. Talk about cartoons, I'll find a way.
Well, that
there.
was said.
Please send a donation if you want him to stop masturbating.
Please, for
That'll
all of our
work.
For the
Gotta
love
work.
of God.
You will hit your mark in an hour, I promise.
Oh my God.
Anyway, like we said, we're gonna keep it lighthearted and talk about cartoons and shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
why
we've been talking about a lot of Star Wars lately. That's why. Have you seen my lightsaber?
we have.
Oh, okay. I recommended we talk about the sequel trilogy today, but that's going to take way longer than an hour because we are a podcast group divided on that. So.
I already
yeah.
almost got silenced earlier for voicing my
Well,
opinion
that's
on
because
Rise
your
of
opinion's
Skywalker.
wrong.
We'll
It's
get to
not.
that another time, guys.
Well, I can boot him out of the call, guys. Like we can get him right the hell out of here.
No. See,
No,
me and
him
Corey
and Doug are on the same
of
boat.
the
Me and
same
Doug-
mind there.
That's why the episode when we finally do it is going to be great because me and Doug are
right.
on the same side. So
Two of them have no taste and enjoy the Rise of Skywalker.
God, I'd rather watch Cool Cat again.
I'll watch Cool Cat.
We know because you like Rise of Skywalker.
It's true. I do.
It's great.
Wait, so
Am I
who's this
wrong?
on the top right?
Yeah. What's this
That's
picture?
Mama
I'm
Cat.
confused.
That's Mama Cat.
That's Mama Cat.
Yeah.
That's the other person.
Cool Cat very strongly implied that man fucked that anthropomorphic cat
Oh,
and
I
gave
mean-
birth to a child, and that child's name
Oh,
is Cool Cat.
all right.
That's canon.
I'll adopt him. I mean,
Oh God.
Oh my God, I gotta close it. I literally can't look at it anymore. Like the look on his face, I can't.
He looks so happy.
excited.
Oh.
he does. He does. It's good for mental health. He looks very happy.
Now they just have to look at us, and now nobody's gonna be smiling.
Wait,
That's
what's
not-
happening in the chat over here? Photoshop a shirt on Mama Cat.
Yeah, there you go.
Chris
A live
Yady wants to
stream shirt?
talk. Chris Yady, why do you always want to talk about Song of the South?
I'm not talking about Song of the South. That'll get us canceled so fast.
Stop
staying
trying to
away
make
from
Song of the South a thing. It's never going to be a thing.
Gentlemen,
Dude,
I will
okay.
let you do your thing, and I will pipe in periodically,
dangerous.
but I will let you guys do your thing.
All right, fantastic.
All right. Well, then to just jump right into it, like always, 90s animated movies or older or newer. Corey, Give us your first one and get us going.
You mean what do I like more, or are you,
You heard
asking
me.
me for a movie?
Just throw one out.
That's a very broad.
I put him on the spot.
Here, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, I'll just start with probably my favorite '90s cartoon movie, which was Aladdin.
Excellent.
I had kids. Thank you. I had kids
Ooh, I'm kidding.
specifically, so I didn't have to stop watching Aladdin. I literally had kids just so I can keep watching these movies. It's the only reason. I mean, they're all right. I like my kids. They're cool and
Do
all.
you, do you have a message for your kids, Corey?
Hey guys, you're grounded. But
If they're watching this, that's the least of their problems.
Yeah, right.
yeah,
Turn
I
this
hope
off
they're not
immediately.
watching. I hope they at least weren't watching around 10:30 or 11. That was nuts. That was a good segment though. Ray was amazing.
So
Whatever works.
Yes. Yeah, Aladdin, definitely. I mean, a classic. Aladdin, of course. Do you know who Aladdin was modeled after?
I
Who?
do.
Yeah, the kid in Full House that was dating DJ. Okay, sorry. No,
Was his name
I
Steve?
mean the drawing of Aladdin was modeled after that kid because he played his voice.
Voice
That's what I
actor,
was
right?
saying.
No, right.
wait, is
I
that
didn't.
Is that real?
really true?
Yes.
Well,
That's
that
so
is the
stupid.
voice, but he was actually modeled after our very own Tom Cruise. That was the
What?
Aladdin model, yeah.
I could sort of see it.
I could see it, but like, oh god, there's that face.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Nathan, for a $25 donation. Green Cross for panic relief, PTSD management, and a good night's sleep. Thank you so much, Nathan. Man, thank you again to the What Were They Thinking boys. Do you guys
And-
like Aladdin?
Awesome.
Say yes.
Say
I
yes.
see someone in chat there mentioned baronis are a thing. So yeah, you can enjoy Aladdin without kids, like I do, and I think Adrian does.
That's true.
Oh, absolutely.
I have
Oh.
kids just so I can watch Disney movies. Still.
Hey, I still would have watched these movies, but I think without kids to ground me, like level me, I would have gone way weird
Listen,
with it. So
I went to see Frozen 2 in theaters without my children, so
Without your kids.
I believe
On,
that.
wait, on your own?
no, I had a date, but I did almost stay by myself. That
The
would
truth
have been
comes
sad.
out. Well,
Can
Corey,
we-
you,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you remember years ago, you and I went to see the Power Rangers movie. I think while your kids were at school or something.
Absolutely.
We walked in that theater with pride. We said, "Can we get 2 adult tickets for Power Rangers?"
We
I'm
walked
so
in with
happy I have
pride and
you
we
as my
walked out
best
with our
friend.
heads down.
Aw.
PA Vold, thank you very much for the follow. It says Super NES PA Vold.
Super
Nice.
NES.
Super NES what?
Super NES Pa Vold.
All right. Well, we've already talked about the N64 in our show. We'll have to go back to the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, a good one.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
here we go.
Oh,
but
yeah,
yeah,
we're already derailing. Back to Aladdin.
Well, that's what
back to
happens.
Aladdin.
Since we're on the topic of like adult themes, what about that scene when Aladdin's on the balcony watching Jasmine dress and says the line, "Good teens take off their clothes," and it's right there on the VHS copy.
True.
Because
True, there's
Disney
a-
shows all kinds of fucked up shit in all of their movies.
They really do.
You can pause pretty much every 90s Disney movie and find something really messed up in them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's a couple problematic things in Aladdin. Like there was some anti-Islam, like Islamophobic lyrics in the Arabian Nights that they had to
absolutely.
change the lyrics for.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Yeah. So there were a couple troublesome things in the movie.
Well, I mean, could you believe that people couldn't understand why those girls were like trying to shoo Aladdin away? They're like, "Oh, he's so attractive. It's because he doesn't have any money and they're prostitutes."
You just ruined my childhood, Mike.
Well, I
Damn
don't
it!
like I don't like Aladdin anymore. Let's switch to a different one.
Why weren't they in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, no, but the original model for Aladdin before Tom Cruise was actually supposed to be, Doug will appreciate this, Michael J. Fox.
Hell yeah. Okay.
He
I
was
still don't see it,
yeah.
but
I think
Hell
he was
yeah.
gonna. I think he was gonna
Nice.
voice him in everything at one point,
Yeah.
but they
Yeah.
went away from that.
Yeah, they said Michael J. Fox was too cutesy. They wanted like, I guess, a man's man. So they
So they
went
got the
with
kid from
5
Full
foot.
House.
No, they went with 5'4" Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
Oh,
but they went with the kid from Full House to voice him.
yeah.
They did.
We need a tough, manly voice. Let's get that kid that DJ is dating on Full House. That teenage kid.
Thanks, Disney.
Meow.
And then as a reoccurring theme, as we go through this hour, Patrick Stewart was actually almost Jafar.
Oh, really?
And Patrick Stewart, like Disney tried to get him so many times. I think I have like 5 different examples of Disney characters he was gonna play,
Like who?
but he was busy with a little thing called Star Trek: The Next Generation. So
He should have dropped that in Kansas.
I thought
Disney
maybe he
stuff.
just said screw you, Disney.
What a
he was-
mistake.
he was gonna be Cogsworth in Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, sweet. That would have been cool.
He was gonna be Scar in Lion King.
No, Jeremy
Mm,
Irons. had
interestingly-
to
I
be there.
definitely love Jeremy Irons in that role.
Right.
Interestingly, Cogsworth in the remake was Ian McKellen. His like one of his
Wow.
best friends in the entire world.
That is
Has anyone
kind of
other than
coincidental.
Corey seen those?
what
I
the
like
live
some of
remake.
them.
I liked the Beauty and the Beast live remake.
That's great.
The Lion King, you can't even call a live remake. The CGI was trash.
They just made another animated movie, but made them all look like realistic.
The only
cats.
thing, and I'm not even sure it was real. The only thing that they showed that was real was the scenery.
The
wasn't
live
real.
action Lion King is a giant fucking piece of shit.
Yes,
It is.
It is terrible,
Terrible.
because
The-
like the animals, like you can't take realistic animals which don't like and then try to make them emote through expressions. Like it
Absolute-
doesn't work.
No, absolutely no emotion on any of their faces. That whole
dead
movie.
eyes.
Might
Exactly.
be one of few
dead
times I've hated
eyes.
John Favreau.
They took one of Scar's main staples away, his song. They just had
Yeah.
him give a little speech, and then they
Be
had
afraid.
they had
Be prepared.
That's what I said. I haven't watched it
We are
in a
gonna-
while. I
We
don't
are
have
going to
kids.
kick you out the podcast.
Wait, did you see my lightsaber?
then they took
Okay, you're back in.
they did with the live action Aladdin also did made me mad was they took the bird who had most of the funny lines and they took him completely out of the movie basically.
Iago?
Zazu, well, Iago in Aladdin or in
Oh.
Aladdin, but in Lion King, Zazu barely said anything, and he was like one of my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
parts.
Yeah, didn't they like mostly write them out?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
What
They
was
took
it?
Mushu completely out of the Mulan remake. It was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, he was like
How
the best
would
character.
I
in
don't
the
know how
world.
that would have worked, honestly.
It
I
didn't.
forget that didn't they take all the music out of the Mulan remake?
Yes.
They took the love interest out too, and they
What
just
the
made her
actual
basically a
fuck was
badass
Disney
warrior.
thinking with these movies, those remakes?
Probably the same thing they were thinking when they recasted Han Solo for the Solo film.
I watched that Mulan movie, and then I finished watching it, and I was like, that was a movie I watched.
Out of all the movies, that was certainly one of them.
Yep.
That was one of them.
It was so goddamn just bland.
Empty, dead, void of any soul.
And then
I
just
watched a couple movies like that.
While we're still talking about the live action Lion King, did any of you ever see any of the mock-ups that somebody made in Photoshop where they redid the faces to look like the cartoon versions, but with that
Yes,
new graphics, and
and it actually would have worked.
and it would have been awesome,
It
but
would've
they were
worked.
like, "Fuck that! Let's ruin it completely."
And that's the thing. Like, I didn't hate a lot of like the casting choices for that movie when they did it. Like,
The cast
like
was
Seth Rogen.
the cast
Yeah.
was great, and I think like the graphics, like the photorealistic CGI in most of the cases looks great, but
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just-
yeah, it looks good.
it's just shit. It's just like
Yeah.
it's like
To me,
if you mute it, you're watching a fucking nature documentary. It's much better.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
and the whole problem was Disney gave John Favreau like full reins because The Jungle Book was so good. That movie
the Jungle
was
Book was
really
really
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
That was actually the first time I ever saw the Jungle Book. I'd never saw the
Oh,
cartoon
man.
oh,
version,
really?
and so I actually liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Like I said, John Favreau doesn't really screw up very often, but he definitely did with the Lion King remake.
Yeah, he
All the
definitely did.
remakes, except Jungle Book, I guess. Because
I
just said it
disagree.
was
Yeah,
good.
I like the
I'm
Beauty and the Beast
contradicting
remake.
myself. All right.
Yeah, and then the last thing about Aladdin, then we'll move on. Just of course, you have to talk about the genie, not Will Smith. Controversy.
Will Smith's genie
Robin
slaps,
Williams.
man.
Oh my! Did you just say slaps?
But in this context, it's very appropriate.
Corey,
you
you're
earned
almost
this,
40,
Corey.
bro.
You earned this.
That's true.
You earned it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here till 8.
Be here till 8. Yeah, but that
If
literally,
they
like,
let me.
the role of
Yeah.
the role of Genie, like, carries about 70% of that entire movie. As much as I love
Yeah.
Aladdin,
I mean,
It-
it's Robin Williams, so
it's Robin Williams. The role was literally written with him in mind, with them thinking they'd have no chance to get him.
My favorite part about that movie too is he ad-libbed so much material that they
Oh, yeah.
basically rewrote the scenes around his ad-libs to fit in more of like the jokes and the impressions and all this shit he did. It's insane, all the things that he did in that movie. Chris Yaney donating $19.66. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at $3,700.71. He donated it
right.
for the year of Walt Disney's death. Thank you so. That's morbid as fuck, Chris Yaney.
Well, that's exactly why we did this
That's
segment,
awesome.
Yeenie. You're welcome. And thank you.
that was wonderful.
Yeah, literally though, like Genie, all of his, like you said, about 90% of Genie's lines in that are improvised by Robin Williams. He's just so damn good. They said
his-
he would literally give them like 20 takes of every line, and they'd have to go through and edit each one to see which one made them laugh the most.
Imagine watching that supercut of just
Oh.
all of the shit that he did in
Oh.
that voice booth.
Oh, hey.
Give it to me now.
Even yeah,
you know
even
they
all the
have
stu-
that in their vault somewhere.
even all the dumb little Robin Williams noises that he's just trying to find the right. Ooh. I'd even watch that.
Oh goodness.
New mouse.
Yaney's aching for that timeout again.
Was
And
Mulan not PG-13, the remake? Is that what I'm seeing someone saying there?
I think he's saying they
said
needed to
need
push the boundaries of it,
PG-13.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because like I don't even watch these
So
shitty live actions.
So they did a safe PG-13. They should have pushed it.
About a historical war with that should have been kind of okay. That's an option.
No, I think honestly I would have liked that. But I like war movies, so
I don't hate the idea of a historically accurate Mulan, but they could have added the whole like Mushu, the family dragon, being in it somehow.
I
They
really
could've
wish they would have
still-
done that.
They
I mean,
could have
it's
made
Disney.
any of it remotely fucking interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Is
had a
that-
single song in a Disney movie. Imagine that. Was it Eddie
Yeah,
Murphy?
the
that
new
did
mouse
these two
sucks.
back in the day.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
damn. Is he
And
still
he's
alive?
available. He's available.
Yeah.
He's
He's
available.
He's available.
What's
I
the
think
last
his-
thing he's done?
I think his most recent movie was the Coming to America remake,
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
which was rough.
Yes, it was.
I didn't watch it.
Didn't like
I
it.
don't tend to watch sequels to movies
Right.
when they've been 15, 20 years after the fact because they're usually never good.
Which coincidentally, James Earl Jones and I can't remember his wife in Coming to America, the original, but they were also the same two voice actors for Mufasa and
Sarabi?
yeah,
Yeah, you're
same two
welcome.
voice actors coming to
That's
America.
that's my favorite Disney movie. So
That
Which
is
one?
the
Lion King.
the
The
best
Lion
comment ever, Dan. Dan says he wants a Petey Wheatstraw remake with Eddie Murphy. Yes, please.
What the hell is Petey Wheatstraw?
Well, sir, you have never experienced the absolute glory and greatness of a Rudy Ray Moore film, have you?
I can't say that I have.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you are fucking missing out, bud. You gotta fucking watch as many.
You
Rudy
gotta
Ray Moore
find you
movies
some
as goddamn
Dolomite.
possible.
You
I
gotta
love that
find you
energy.
some
Oh
Petey
my
Wheatstraw.
God.
They are amazing.
Oh, Dan chimed all the way in for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
it
was
Oh, I
raw
own the
energy.
fucking Blu-ray box set. of
Holy
all 5 of his
shit, those
Let's
movies
go.
are amazing.
You just shocked culture, Dan. That's a
He just shocked
God damn
culture.
Well, our cards
Uh.
revoked.
All right, Yaney, that's how you earn that VIP badge, buddy, right there. That's how you earn it.
I don't know who you are, but I like the cut of your jib.
ah,
Don't inflate his ego too much.
I'm so happy I have you as my best friend.
Germfish, thank you so much for the follow.
I
How come
totally
I-
forgot what I was gonna say before the,
Any-
it
Off
was
the rails.
The Petey Wheatstraw thing. That
The
totally
Yeah,
devil's
that was
came all
son-in-law.
together.
Let's-
Mike, you said your favorite was Lion King.
My favorite non-Pixar Disney movie is The Lion King. Yes. I have to separate those because Pixar
They
movies to
are
me are
different.
such there's yeah. I don't know. You have
You
to
know they're
separate them.
different, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Except Pixar's owned by Disney. Shut up.
I mean, Lion King's aight. It's no Hercules, but
It's
aight.
it's
I
no
like
Hercules.
I like Hercules, but I don't know. I just always loved The Lion King.
Corey seems pissed.
No, I love Hercules.
Nah, you thought I was talking shit on Lion King.
Yeah, don't talk shit on
Kind of
Lion King.
overrated.
Overrated.
Jonathan
know.
Taylor Thomas.
Lion King?
JTT.
That's Mike's go-to.
Are you the
How
one?
dare you
That's
call
why
me
he's
shit
wearing
on-
the Tool Time hat. It
Tool
all ties
Time.
back. It all makes sense.
That's
No,
Richard Carnes.
No, he's
Everybody
wearing it
say
because
hi to
he
Richard
he
Carnes.
looks like
Apparently I
Al
look like-
Bundy.
Al Bundy? You mean Al
If
Bundy?
you were
Al
wearing a
Bundy.
flannel
Yeah.
shirt, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I'd see it in a heartbeat if you were wearing a flannel shirt.
I told you
Yep.
guys it's missing a flannel.
But I-
See, we could have
I appreciate you repping the swag instead. Hide your shame, Adrian.
Hey, Adrian, where's your shirt?
Yeah. Noob.
Yeah, get out of here. Atlantis, that's a great fucking movie.
Oh
geez.
yes.
I didn't
Cool.
see that until I was in my 20s though. What do I've only seen it once. Fuck, I can't remember a lot about it.
Hey, here's a question.
That's a
for you
movie that I
guys.
wouldn't mind them making a live action of.
It would no. Like that animation style.
They made a
what
couple
studio was
live actions of that, and it was called 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
You're 20,000 Leagues Under
Thank
the Sea.
you.
Got him.
I know I am.
Yeah, wait. I thought that was a Little Mermaid under the sea.
Yeah.
There'll be no accusations, just friendly crustaceans under the sea. No,
Under the sea.
not the Simpsons version. Okay,
No.
The Simpsons version's better.
Homer, that's your solution to everything: to move on to the sea. It's not going to happen. Not with that attitude.
This movie.
Hey,
I
how
would love
come-
to- I would love to live in the world Homer lives in his own head. It must be peaceful.
Atlantis has such a low score online. That's sad.
That's a shame because I love Atlantis.
Apparently, it's not beloved. Like I
Well,
thought
it
was.
should be.
That's kind of
It's
depressing.
not usually talked about when they're doing like top tens or anything.
I'm a sidetrack.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I honestly wouldn't have even brought it up if somebody hadn't said it in the chat. I forgot it existed.
you didn't bring it up.
I didn't. I said it was brought up in the chat.
I'm messing. with you.
What how come I'm not seeing comments or chats?
Because you gotta switch over to the actual Twitch.
Oh,
stream.
you gotta
on
have the
Twitch,
stream
Adrian.
open there, buddy.
See,
Oh yeah.
See, you are a noob.
Yeah,
we're all,
right.
we're all getting too old.
God
If you
damn it,
shit-
Chris Yaney.
If you shit on a bed in the ocean, does it float? You're gonna have to ask Amber Heard for that one.
It-
I don't know.
It depends if you put a blanket over it.
Ask Frank Reynolds from It's
It'll
Always
stay
Sunny.
down there.
Oh, wouldn't the blanket float?
Depends what it's made of. There's a lot of variables you have
What
to
is
consider.
What is the buoyancy of citrus?
I don't have the full story, so I can't answer this shit floating question.
Oh,
I need more information.
I'm gonna ignore that. And this
Oh.
being bookish mentioned how Michael J. Fox was Milo. I can't remember how it was pronounced in that
I
movie.
think it's Milo.
Yeah. I think that's worth talking about a little more than shitting in the ocean. and
That,
singing
that
about-
okay,
I'm
you're
gonna
right. You're
disagree,
right. That'll
but-
keep us on track.
Yeah, that's where we disagree, my friend.
We need to. We'll focus on the animation. Corey, you can focus on flatulence.
Flatulence?
Flatulence. Yeah, I
Flatulence.
didn't even say it right. Whatever.
You're missing an L in there somewhere.
Well, it doesn't need to be there.
I know you are all way past this topic at this point, but The Lion King 2019 is one of the most shocking and ghoulish displays of evil in the history of the existence of media. Thank you so much to the god of podcasting himself.
Can you elaborate, please, on that comment? You piqued my interest.
Not an
A-
exaggeration.
As always,
whatsoever.
Loy sauce is 100% correct.
Bitches can't
It
get enough of my
always is.
stuff.
Is it?
It's true. It's true.
Is it like just really evil because it's so bad?
I have
That's
to know
what I'm
where they're
getting
going
from
with this. Like, I'm intrigued at this point.
There's
That
just
movie's
not a.
awful.
I can usually find a redeemable quality in any movie I watch.
When we
I was
reviewed
just
that
so
movie,
pissed the whole way through it.
like back in the day on Epic Film Guys, when we reviewed that movie, I've rarely heard Loy Sauce as incensed as he was about the Lion King remake.
Yeah.
Because it's atrocious. It really is. Like, I'm pretty sure he referred to it as like it's basically soullessly cashing in on the IP.
I'm so happy I have
just
you as my
making-
best friend.
Garbage. I heart narcissism. Okay.
Thanks, Tony Wiseau.
Thank you for the
Oh,
follow.
hi, Mark.
Listen,
Oh.
I got plenty more where that came from.
You're not my fucking mother.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Half the soundboard is room sound drops. Don't you worry.
That's awesome.
You
That's
see-
amazing.
I love it. I love it.
Tearing me
Best worst
apart.
movie ever.
tearing me apart,
Lisa. Oh, you're my favorite customer.
And this is why we always get sidetracked.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
fine. It's
you
fine.
should have seen how bad we were. Like when we were using Zencaster and we had the plan with the soundboard, we didn't get anything
Oh, my
done.
God.
It
We
took
had
us
to get
4
rid-
hours to.
We
4
had to get
hours
rid of it because
start
we were just
recording.
messing
There's your
around.
explanation right there.
Oh, let's see this.
It's bad. You guys don't want to hear the unedited episodes. I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's
one
like
that
puppeteering a corpse. That might be my favorite description ever.
yeah.
I like it. Yeah,
tell you-
that's
I'm gonna tell you
how
right
all
now,
those
though.
live actions are.
There is a cartoon movie that I watched maybe more than any of them when I was a kid, and nobody ever talks about it. And that's We're Back, the dinosaur movie.
We're
What the
back.
fuck is that, Corey?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Exactly.
What you're
It's
talking
it's an
Nobody-
animated movie he made in his bathtub playing with his dinosaur.
about. Hey, Corey,
No, that was
This is
Atlantis.
Mike's thing. He's the
yeah,
one that
I
makes
make
shit
up movie titles,
makes
not
up shit
you.
movies, man. That was a good
Whoa.
one though.
Midnight Run is not a shit movie.
Oh,
Cadillac
we're-
Man?
We're
Who
back on.
cares?
No, we were talking about Cadillac Man.
That's a shit movie. Poor Robin Williams. I do not know why he did it.
No, We're Back is a movie about this scientist who goes back in time, collects dinosaurs, and he makes this cereal that makes them smart. And they eat it, and they can actually think. It's John Goodman is the voice of the main Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's called or the stuff that takes their intelligence away is called Brain Drain. It's a really, really good, touching movie, but it never got talked about because it wasn't like a mainstream developer that made the movie. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, they'll agree with me.
Brad
This is
from
a
the
fever
Cinema
dream
Guys
of yours.
says it's fun, which almost guarantees it has to be shit because Brad has the worst taste in movies ever.
God damn it, Brad! You're making me look bad.
You said he had the worst. He has the worst taste in movies ever.
Easily.
Hey, Brad, what are your thoughts on the Rise of Skywalker?
Oh, no,
Shut the fuck up, Adrian.
he's
Hey,
he's
no.
about to prove you right.
Oh, here we go. No, but
Oh,
I
man.
can't
I feel like Brad and I would get along very well.
Yeah. You want to come on our podcast and talk about Rise of Skywalker?
The Brad.
Adrian, you want to go start our own podcast
Start
with
our own
Blackjack and
podcast.
Hookers?
Sounds like a plan. The Brad Jedi.
Adrian,
I think
since you're
that
not
was
wearing
episode
your live stream shirt and joining us, why don't you mention something about the one you're wearing, you bastard?
Who's Gotopia? I think The Emperor's New Groove.
It's
I
such
think-
an excellent movie.
Yeah. I think honestly it's like
Goodman
one of the
tweeted
most
shot.
slept on animated movies of all time. I know it only
Yeah.
runs 78 minutes. It's very short, but I love every character in the movie. I love Cusco's character development. Like you don't often see like a Disney movie that'll make your protagonist a villain and turn him into like, give him redeeming qualities, turn him into a good guy by the end of the movie.
Well, he had to
Beauty and
become
the Beast.
he had to become a llama
Beauty and the
first.
Beast, right? He had to become a llama. Well, exactly. Because if you want to become a good person, you have to become a llama.
Thank you, Brad.
Naturally.
What'd he say?
Rise of Skywalker was pure fun, and I loved it. I agree.
Well, okay. Well, yep. I fully understand now that Brad has shit taste in movies.
Don't worry, that's coming from Mike. That doesn't mean much.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Normally I would agree, but in this case I agree with him. No, but I mean one of the most lovable characters of all time, Emperor's New Groove, Kronk. You can't not
how
love
can you?
Kronk.
Yeah.
He
Even got his own
fucking
movie.
He got his own
Yeah,
movie.
They also made a TV show about that movie, I believe.
They did. Emperor's New School or something like that.
Yeah, I never watched
And just
it.
and just the chemistry between Patrick Warburton and it was Eartha Kitt, right? That plays Yzma,
Yeah.
which was fucking
I think so.
Catwoman.
Yeah.
Which is why she turns into a
Which,
cat at the end of the movie.
Wait,
A
really?
little nod. Yeah, a little nod to her being Catwoman.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
I love
mean-
how
see if I can take a chance on a live stream and mimic that voice.
Did you go for it?
Oh, this is gonna be awful.
is that my voice?
I don't think that was
Best I
Kronk,
can do.
Corey. Good try though.
That was my crunk. Now I'm gonna do
That was your Kronk.
Cusco.
Wait, wrong one. No, that was the wrong one.
Man, you had me hyped.
uh,
How
I think
dare
it's-
you?
There we go.
How
Thank you.
dare you.
I think it's funny that Corey went from talking about a John Goodman movie into us talking about another one.
Yeah. A
That's true.
Pacha.
Yeah.
I think
Wow,
it's
he does
honest.
a lot of he does a lot of voice acting now that I saw him think about it.
Yeah.
John
Monsters Inc.
John
Solid.
Goodman's just an all-star.
Yeah.
Monsters Inc. so good too.
And like he's such a good voice actor. Like I don't like Solly and Kronk. They sound
Mm.
nothing.
No.
I mean, and Pacha.
Kronk-
They sound
Kronk.
nothing alike. Yeah.
Dude, I can't walk into Home Depot anymore without seeing those doors without thinking about Monsters Inc.
With the doors. Mike Kakowski. Yeah, that's a great kid. Right, me.
It's Mike Wazowski.
Well, that's how the little girl says it. She can't
Pretty sure
pronounce
she
it.
says it right.
Does she?
Yeah.
I've only seen that movie like one time.
That's one of
as
the few
well.
things I like Billy
don't
Crystal
know.
in.
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi. It's got a great cast.
Yeah, Billy
actually.
Crystal's kind of shit. I'm
Yeah,
not
but
gonna
he's
lie.
great in those movies.
Billy Crystal, who he
He's
also
certainly
turned
a
out.
character in them.
He had his time where he was pretty funny, but then he just
He had
kind
his
of
moments, like City Slickers was okay, and
Well, yeah, City
Not
Slickers is
because of
classic.
Billy Crystal.
I actually loved, and it's probably more because of Robert De Niro than Billy Crystal, but I loved Analyze This and Analyze That.
I thought you were talking about that City Slickers. And say, where the
No.
hell is Robert De Niro?
No,
from City
no, no, no.
Slickers? Is he
I'm
curly?
sorry, I keep getting distracted by hearing great things about this Rise of Skywalker in chat.
Wow.
Keep that up. I love it.
Nick's gonna stop this stream, guys. Come on. He's getting so angry. I can see it.
I can feel your anger.
We're not talking about Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Can we though?
Don't make him pull his lightsaber back out.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
he-
don't worry, he
He
will.
wants you to
It'll happen.
make
Oh, here
do
it comes.
You see my lightsaber?
No, where did you get that?
Does it change colors? I've only seen this fucking thing 10,000 times.
Yeah, we've done an original trilogy Star Wars episode, a prequels, and a video game, and I get all my use out of this.
Well, how,
He-
I mean,
He definitely got his $89 worth.
I mean, you paid a pretty penny for it.
And we
Hey,
only know it was $89 because he won't shut the fuck up about it.
Well, every time I ask him where he gets it,
Adrian, how much was it?
Oh, it was $89.99.
Where did you get that at?
Get your own lightsaber at Amazon.com.
Why did you just plug Amazon?
Well, we don't have sponsors yet, so we make our own ads
Yeah, exactly.
during our episodes.
Thanks, Dr. Pepper.
The fresh
Thanks
maker, right?
Dr. Pepper the Fresh.
Better than water, I swear.
It is.
Wow.
Oh,
So, have we really talked about animated movies?
What are we
No.
talking about?
No.
Yeah.
I think one or two came up.
Yeah.
how about we jump to something that? What about The Incredibles? Do you get? I fucking
Best
love The
Fantastic
Incredibles.
Four movie made yet.
How can
Yes,
yeah,
best Fantastic Four movie of all time is The
Let's say-
Incredibles.
how can you not? If you don't like The Incredibles, I'd be shocked.
Anybody?
I-
To that
Anybody?
No, anybody dislike? I have yet to see the sequel. I'll say that.
It's not bad. I didn't hate it.
It's fine.
Why do you hate The Incredibles?
You're right, well, that's-
Adrian?
What? I don't hate.
Why
The
do you
Incredibles.
fucking hate The Incredibles? You're not even wearing the shirt. You're not part of the team. I get
Yeah.
it.
You're fired.
You're the villain.
fired.
You just want to be a hero, but you can't be.
Boom, baby.
Wait, well, if he's a villain, then hold on. I gotta find some redeeming qualities about him here in a second.
Mike always defends the criminals, and we don't know why. We're trying to figure that out.
Listen,
I think
Darth
he's a
Vader,
serial killer.
Darth Vader's not a bad guy.
I think Mike's a serial killer, and nobody's caught him yet.
Right.
Someone's asking about Black Cauldron. I've never seen that.
I don't think I've ever seen Black Cauldron either.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
It's
I saw
a
Black
million years
Cauldron
old.
once when I was a kid.
Aren't they
Yeah,
doing
I
a
I think
new
I've seen
one
it since.
Are they?
or a live action Black Cauldron? I
Of
want to
course they
say
are.
that's something I heard somewhere.
That's gonna be awful.
I know they're making a live action Great Mouse Detective. If any of you are familiar with that,
That's just
wonderful
Sherlock
movie.
Holmes.
I fucking love Great Mouse Detective though.
Yes,
That
but
means
it's
you
just
like
Sherlock Holmes.
Mike.
They
What'd
already
you say?
did. They've already done multiple Sherlock Holmes movies. There's no reason to do one with mice.
Well, they already did it.
Exactly.
Disney
and
did
it was
it once.
cartoon and it was okay. But
The best
know,
one clearly
It was
being
okay.
it was
How
okay.
dare you?
I will
The-
only watch it if you get Robert Downey Jr. to voice the Sherlock
Whoa.
Holmes character.
And-
the best Sherlock Holmes movie is Holmes and Watson with Will Ferrell and John C.
Mike, we got someone in chat
God.
saying they love it, but they can't do it without Vincent Price.
That
Oh, no,
Holmes and
I
Watson take
would've-
is a Brad level take. I'm gonna just say it.
That is
See-
shocking every time, Dan.
I actually agree though. I agree. You
He's-
can't do that with that.
ladies
person.
and
Secret of
gentlemen,
Nim.
Spam them out there for Mr. Drew Hallam showing up in the chat. Welcome, Drew.
Woo, welcome, Drew.
Welcome, Drew.
And I agree. Secret of Nim is a great movie.
Secret of Nim is a great movie. I love the books too.
I haven't seen that either. I'm getting.
Have you read the
starting to
books?
See, I haven't seen. No,
Oh, they're
I'm
so
starting
good.
to see. I've never even heard of it. I
It's
thought
about
I
mi-
knew
it's
more
about mice
animated
as well.
movies.
I feel like I mentioned Great Mouse Detective, so it brought up Secrets of Nim.
Are they related?
They're both about mice.
Oh,
Is that their only connection?
Yeah,
Okay.
They're both about mice.
word association.
Very good, Mike. We're all very proud of you. Anybody else have
Kind
any,
of like Doug, what were you talking about before we got on here? And speaking of mice or rats or what the hell is American Tail?
Oh,
Fievel?
Oh,
those
Five
was
Goes
great
West.
Yeah, the American Tail, the two of them. If you even consider the rest of them as existing, don't talk to me. But an
I
American
disagree.
Tail and an American Tail 2 Five Goes West are great fucking movies.
Right.
And that's where they stopped, and there's nothing past that, and nobody can change my mind on that.
Only the first two are canon.
Well, Fifo Goes
Yeah.
West might be one of my favorite cartoons of all time.
It's my
actually.
favorite
Very,
Western.
very well done.
Oh,
Your
Although-
favorite Western?
Doug,
Wow,
you are a
Bert.
child at heart.
Oh hell yeah!
Now we're leaving like the Disney realm. You got me thinking like I can't believe we weren't going to mention any of the Land Before Time movies.
Well, there's only two worth mentioning. I think the first two were
Isn't
okay.
there like 30 of them though?
There's like 13.
There's
yeah.
a lot.
The first like 3 are solid.
I guess the third one's is that the one where they have the little T-Rex kid?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
I like that one. But after that, yeah, it got real bad.
Hey,
what was that?
hey,
What was that one's
What
name?
was that?
What was that one's name? He's always like
Petrie.
nervous.
Oh,
Petrie,
Petrie.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
the little, was that the leaf? The one with the leaf, or was that that was Littlefoot?
yeah, that's Littlefoot.
No,
Petrie
Petrie
was the little
That's
green
how the Land
dinosaur.
Yeah.
Before Time is. The sequels don't exist.
Exactly. Yeah. 14. My
There's
God.
14 of them.
10,
I
10,
only
wait, 10 has Kiefer Sutherland in it. What the fuck did they?
what did he run out of money?
Wait,
That
what?
24 money is only going to go so far, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they filmed that entire show only happens in one day. He couldn't have got paid that much.
Plus, Lost Boys is only a cult classic, so it didn't financially do great. I don't think
that's
so.
that's fair.
It's
He's
pretty
got a,
overrated
you know,
movie too.
Oh, go. Let's talk about
Oh.
cartoons, though.
Lost
Corey,
Boys,
I will
what a
agree
great
with you about
animated
Lost
movie.
Boys.
It's my favorite vampire movie of all time.
There's not very many good ones.
Oh, what? Yeah, okay.
Mike, shut up. I
We're
keep getting so distracted.
I'm gonna try and put Doug in a happy mind space so he stops shitting on my movies. I'm gonna say Mask of the Phantasm was also one that I still to this
Batman
day
movie?
put on once a year. Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's
wasn't
it's
even
one
gonna
of the best Batman
go
movies
in that route,
made.
but-
Period.
If we want to talk about,
I
Batman,
have rewatched Mask of the Phantasm recently and realized it is not very good. There's a whole the whole
Damn it,
main
Dan.
drive. The whole
Yeah.
main drive of the movie is the
Look at Doug
relationship
holding
between
his mouth.
Andrea and fucking Bruce, and they have like one scene together where they're not in costume, and it's like, oh, okay, so this is just fucking worthless. Got it.
Damn it, Dan.
Look at Doug. Look what you've done to him. You
Bad
murdered my
movie.
boy.
Okay, it's
I
not a
think I
bad
just
movie. It's an
blacked out
okay
in a
movie,
rage.
but like it hinges on a thing that isn't very well explored.
Yeah.
Well, then they should just make a second one.
Can you guys
They
give
should
me
just
like
give a
I can't
90-minute
even
movie
like fucking.
instead of a set. The problem is it's a 90-minute movie instead of a 75-minute movie. I will shut up now.
can you guys give me like an hour and a half to watch that and I'll be right back.
You have 75 minutes. Go.
You have 75 minutes.
I think I can yeah, okay.
Everything
He's
Corey-
just gonna go masturbate to the erotica again.
I've done that twice since we've been here. I'm just really stealthy.
I just think we're on a
Yeah,
good
he's
roll
usually
here.
like
I'm
a
so
We're-
statue.
happy I have you as my best friend.
Lurch Daddy, thank you so much. Huge
Hey!
shout out from your boy in Oil City. He says, "Thank you so much for the follow."
That's my brother.
Now,
That's
now
my
everybody
brother.
knows where we
Hey.
live. That's great. Thanks.
Speak
Matt.
for yourself.
right?
If
Oh.
we got to change the subject before I like
No, we're on.
lose my
we're on
mind over
we're on a
that
great track here.
horrible,
We're-
fucking awful take on Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
What do we-
Corey keeps trying to go different directions, and everywhere he goes, somebody's shitting on his.
Well, all right, fine,
Yeah.
fine.
It's wonderful.
What about Toy Story? Let's talk about Toy Story.
No,
Hey.
that sucks. No, it's great. It's
sucks.
It's actually fantastic. It's fantastic. All of them. They're actually all good.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
oh,
Toy-
okay. Dan's not coming in to shit on that too. Okay.
Hey, Adrian, do you have any like fun facts? about Toy
Actually,
Story?
no, I'm kidding.
Surely.
Can always count on Dan.
yeah, Toy Story. No matter, Toy Story proves R. Lee Ermey. No matter if you see him in real life or animated, he's terrifying. It's like that little
Can
army general.
confirm.
You are a disgrace. I was 5 years old. Like, why is that little army man scaring me?
Couldn't figure out why you were wet in the bed
Right? Because it's
with,
fucking
with a
R. Lee
little
Ermey.
little bucket of soldiers beside you, and you're wet in the bed and having nightmares.
Right.
I am
figure it
definitely
out.
a disgrace. Why
It's
do I
'cause
feel
it's-
like what
Because
he's
it's the
saying
guy
is
from fucking
true?
Full Metal Jacket.
How
Toy
would a
Story-
live action Toy Story work? I think that's called Puppet Master.
Oh yeah.
I don't want them to live action any of the Pixar movies.
That's just a horror movie
I might
at
riot.
that point.
And also, so Toy Story came out in '95. So me, Doug, and Mike around the same age. We would have been like 5 years old, right around there.
Corey,
Corey's
Corey
old.
would have been like
He's
30.
Ancient.
Corey, you had kids already, right?
Cor-
Corey had kids already.
Well, I graduated in '67.
yeah. Corey's our border millennial. He could have almost been a Gen
I'm
X.
like right on the
Small.
cusp of not being a millennial, so I snuck in there.
Yeah, no, but Toy Story, like, whenever you get to Sid's room in Toy Story, like, I was 5 years old when I saw that movie. That was scary as hell.
Dude, when all
Sid
this
was
all
fucked
this
up,
fucking
dude.
like freak show toys started coming out, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Yeah, you had
Okay,
like
it's-
the.
I'd like the last comment in the chat. It's Small Soldiers. That's
That's
a great.
live
That's a
action
great
Toy
point.
Story.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Great
is a,
point.
yes.
That's
I
Small
fucking
exactly
Soldiers
right.
love
great.
small soldiers.
It was amazing.
Yes. Oh my god, that is such a good point. That's kind of like mind blowing, actually.
Yeah, I want to do an episode just on small soldiers. Can we do that?
Oh,
I
we
would,
will.
I would.
On
That'd be
Archer
Great.
of
I
the
watched it when
Gorgon
I was like
Knights.
7, and I shouldn't have been watching it when I was 7 because
But
my
Small
parents
Sol-
had parents.
Small
It's
Soldiers.
definitely-
I had that on VHS. Like, then my parents bought it
Yeah.
for me as a kid, and I could watch it anytime I wanted.
You know how much I watched it? I watched it so much we had to buy a second copy because I wore out the first copy.
You wore out your copy of Toy
Yeah.
Great
Soldiers.
movie, man. David
Oh, yeah,
Cross is
VHSs
best.
did that, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah. After a while, they
Goddamn.
just were like, "Yeah, welcome to being old."
Huh?
Huh?
No, so what I wanted to bring up, Mike, for you wearing your tool time, we talked about this before we jumped on here.
Yeah, I wanted
Uh,
to know about this fun fact.
Yeah. So when Woody is and when Woody's in the crate and he's trapped by the toolbox,
Yeah,
the toolbox says Benford.
no, nice.
I was
Yeah, it's
curious what it would be.
I never caught that before.
Yeah.
So
And that
now go for it.
and then I just wanted to say the screenplay, potentially problematic now, but the screenplay had one Coen brother and it also had Joss Whedon. I don't know if you guys knew that.
I did know about the Joss Whedon effect.
Yeah.
But I was a huge Joss Whedon fan.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of his work. We'll say that.
Well, you're also
mm.
you're a Buffy person, right? Wasn't Joss
Yeah,
Whedon involved
Buffy
with
is
Buffy?
one of my favorite TV shows. Yeah, well, he created
Yes.
Buffy.
Mike
Oh,
likes
did he?
really mediocre basic cable television, everyone.
He does.
I think-
How
I
dare
think-
you?
I-
You cannot
that-
talk shit on Buffy.
That is
Hey.
true, but I think Buffy has a pretty big following.
it does, but
Or it did 20 years ago.
It's
It actually still does today.
Does it?
it's remembered as mediocre for a reason. It was a good show, but it wasn't breaking any ground. It wasn't doing anything like
No,
super new.
Well, it was Joss Whedon. It had campy moments. And,
Yes,
you know,
and Joss Whedon. I've never been a huge fan of Joss Whedon. I love the Avengers, and
The
yes,
first one.
I even love Ultron.
I don't.
But
Corey
he's a
loves
he's a
anything
problem.
Marvel, even if it sucks.
Yes.
I absolutely do, and you'll never get me to talk shit on it.
None of it sucks. So
Corey
what's the-
likes
Ah.
terrible movies like the rest of Scott.
Ultron was literally a carbon copy
It's
of
true.
the first Avengers.
He said it's true. And also, Joss Whedon created Rex.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
He's responsible for that character.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, Rex.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I thought
No.
that was a different movie. I was like,
Everybody's favorite neurotic dinosaur. I just don't think I'm scared.
Who's your favorite toy in Toy Story?
Oh, that's a good question. I have to say, like the best one-liner of any toy, I think, is when that shark comes out of the box. I'm Sheriff
Yes.
Woody. Howdy, howdy. I love how
quote-
he just roasts Woody.
I love when he's like, give me that. Yeah.
Give me that.
I love that. I love that scene. Woody's
Uh,
probably my favorite, oddly, but I love Slinky Dog.
Yeah,
Slinky Dog was a very
Ernest-
inefficient toy.
Ernest
You know
himself.
how
That
fast
toy
did
kinda
Slinkies
sucked.
get all messed up? You just add heavy ends to the end of both. And he gets
Yeah,
messed
but-
up one time, and his ass
Yeah,
is
like, what's
backwards the
point
rest of his life.
The Slinky can't even do any of its slinking things when it has those dog parts
somehow,
on it.
somehow in the Toy Story
What a
universe,
shitty
Slinky
toy.
Dog is always in perfect condition.
Don
Yeah, because you
Rickles,
can't even
though.
do anything with it.
Don Rickles is Mr.
stupid toy.
Potato Head.
Yeah.
Great.
Didn't they? Wasn't he actually already dead when like the last movie came out, and they just reused clips of him and were able to put it together? That
It's Disney
Yeah.
power, man.
It's kind of like they did with Leia and the rest of Skywalker.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. I'm just so prepared for
Oh.
next week. That's all I'm trying to say.
When Adrian gets upset because people like things that he hates, he can't shut the fuck up about it.
No, Adrian and I are definitely in the majority of who hate that movie.
Yeah.
Majority of
But I
critics,
felt that-
maybe.
And,
don't
and
think you're-
fans.
Yeah,
Don't think you're in
the
the majority
chat
of,
is
like-
agreeing with us.
No, they can't be.
No, they're right.
They can't be.
Okay, so while we have some
Anyway,
little time,
Toy Story.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't been shitting on things enough.
Okay.
So
Give
do
us
any
a-
of you have any like super overrated cartoons that people loved when they were kids? Let's shit on their childhood.
We want to shut on people's childhood right now?
I do. I want to see
Alright.
if it floats.
We're about to Amber Heard everybody's childhood. Let's do this.
Will you stop saying Amber Heard?
Stupid Amber Heard, dude.
The jokes
See,
just write themselves with that one.
Oh, Peter Pan movie shit. That animated one. It's the premise is stupid.
I
It's
would've-
fucked
yeah.
up.
Like the
Hook's
ones from
great,
like
but
the
that's live
50s
action.
or whatever?
Oh yeah, like dudes
okay.
coming to like steal fucking children and like taking
Yeah,
them
it's
away.
a little weird.
Yeah,
I
he's,
wanted
like,
I wanted
60.
you to shit on their childhoods, and you shit on mine like right away.
I mean,
Going right after Corey's
It's a
favorite movies.
swing and a hit right there.
I love Peter Pan. It's in my
yeah, yeah.
top 10.
it's a trash movie. It sucks.
Yeah, that's not great.
Hook is trying to save these kids from this child predator that's coming to steal them from their rooms, dude. He's like the pirate's the good guy.
You ready
Oh,
for a hot
oh
take?
my
I
God.
guarantee all of you disagree with me on this one. I can't stand Fantasia.
Oh, Fantasia. That's
Yeah.
not the
What's
way I
wrong
thought
with
you were going.
I
It's,
can't. It's just I can't get into it.
it's beautiful for what it is. If you sit there and have like some funny lettuce and you watch Fantasia, it's pretty great.
Uh-huh.
Some
you mean if
funny
you
lettuce.
you mean if you
Yeah.
blow pot?
If you
Yeah.
blow pot,
pot.
Can I just
Yeah.
inject it into my veins before I watch it?
I injected
if
3
you sh-
weeds
if you
before
shoot
we
up
did
pot,
this.
that movie's really great.
Is that how you do the pots?
That's how you smoke pots. But
Fantasia is 62 years old.
that's one of the oldest ones.
No, it's
It's-
82 years old.
Yeah,
My
It's
yeah,
just
bad.
it's not. I never could get into it.
So it's
never.
like half
And
Corey's age then.
yeah. And
Yeah,
all
I'm
everybody.
It didn't
A little
matter.
over half.
I've never heard one person say a bad thing about Fantasia, so I just assumed that when I was about to be like, it sucks for me, I was like gonna get hate.
Here's the thing. I think
Mike,
a
It
lot
didn't
of
have
people.
Ryan Reynolds and Allison Hannigan in it.
The remake
and it
will,
wasn't on TNT.
The remake will.
The
It
remake. will.
wasn't on TNT. Fucking burn notice.
Oh, they fucking know movies.
Burn Notice is from USA. How dare you?
That's
All
not
those
helping
stations
case,
are the
bro.
same.
That's
no,
true.
TNT's owned
They're
by
all
Turner.
exactly the same.
Pinocchio is another shit movie.
Yeah, I
Oh,
hated Pinocchio.
My God.
It's just like it's not even fun to watch. It's really boring. Like the story's not entertaining. Like I don't even care about it at
Look,
all.
my nose grows when I lie.
These are not the
Okay.
ones I was expecting to come up.
Okay, Corey. How about
Do you have
go?
one? Lay it on us.
I mean, I have a few that like I don't think are too super controversial. I knew you guys would have bigger ones because that's why I. Doug is like he's a cynic, and Mike.
I
is,
can keep going. Like if you
Doug
don't
shits
want
on
to.
everything, so
But mine that everybody seems to love, and I never understood why, was the Brave Little Toaster. I don't get it.
Now shut the
I think
fuck up.
it's.
you're see now
I
your
think it's
opinion's
terrible.
invalid.
Now you hit Doug's spot.
He's so
It's fucking-
brave, Corey.
He's so brave. He goes to Mars and everything, but I don't like him.
He's a toaster that goes
And
to
be,
Mars.
to be honest with you, it's like
I'm sold.
if you really sit down and watch Brave Little Toaster,
Yeah, the
try to
fucking
think
air
of it.
conditioner like
Just-
basically freaks
Sounds
out,
like another-
explodes and dies.
try
and
to think of
traumatizes
it
them already.
from a
sounds like an-
5-year-old's mind. That
Yeah.
movie's terrifying.
It
It's
sounds like
creepy,
it's another movie you need to watch with the funny lettuce.
uncomfortable, and that's the only redeeming qualities.
No, you're fucking wrong. You're just wrong. Just no.
You're just wrong.
It's just that simple. You're wrong.
Well, here, I'll say one that we'll all agree on.
You
then.
leave Blanket alone, indeed. That's what I want to hear.
the
Shut
entire
the fuck up, Corey.
the entire Cars series.
Oh yeah, those movies suck too.
Crap
Actually,
movies.
I like the
They're
first
just-
one.
Oh,
Why?
never mind. I really thought
It's-
Mike was with us on this.
No,
Why, Mike?
I just like the first
You're
one.
off the
Why
podcast.
why are you
It was
part
fun.
of our show?
Corey, have you learned nothing from 20 whatever episodes of our podcast? We don't agree on anything unless it's Breaking Bad.
It's
Or
true.
or Final Fantasy X.
Or Final Fantasy.
Those are the two staples of our friendship:
That's the only reason we started a podcast.
meth and fantasy.
He'd be more brave if he was the toaster in Groundhog Day. What a twist.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's a fucked up comment. I love it.
Yaney, you're earning back that VIP badge, buddy.
Oh, that's
Damn,
hilarious.
that's good. Damn.
Uh,
We were talking about Toy Story Lightyear coming up. I'm excited for that because
I am actually too.
an ever living child at heart.
I love what you said when we talked about it a couple months ago. How all these people complaining about how he looks like that's not Buzz Lightyear. He's not going to sound like Buzz Lightyear. It's like the toy is based off of the real person, and we're getting now the real
Yeah.
person. So I kind of like how you
It happens to be a cartoon space
yeah.
hero.
Plus, really, did you watch the trailer? He doesn't sound that different. It's pretty good. He's doing
It's
a good
Chris
Buzz
Evans.
Lightyear impression. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. He's very good.
I knew
But,
it was one
I
of
mean-
the Chris's. I was going to ask who it is.
There's so many Chris's in Hollywood. It's hard to
Right.
keep them straight.
There's
but
so many.
It's not Pratt.
It's Captain America.
Pratt's
Let's-
doing
let's-
the
Hemsworth.
Chris Pratt's doing the
Evans.
Mario movie.
Chris Pine.
Yeah.
That Mario movie is gonna be tight. I'm looking.
I
forward to it.
actually with Jack Black as Bowser, I'm super excited.
I'm more excited to see what Seth Rogen sounds like as Donkey Kong. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm
I
excited.
bet he's gonna sound like Seth Rogen because Seth Rogen just
Yeah.
does Seth Rogen in anything.
You're right.
Whoa. Hey,
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's-
weird. That's actually gonna be really weird. Just don't.
That's
have
probably
it.
going to be the
Hey,
worst. I think that's the worst casting
That's
choice.
it.
That's a controversial take. He's going to
Because
sound
you
like Seth Rogen.
Like everybody who's complaining about Chris Pratt being Mario is like Mario doesn't have like. What are you going to base it off of? What are you going to
Yeah,
compare?
Charles
it to?
Martinet or whatever just makes wahoo sounds. That's it. He
Yeah.
doesn't have any fucking voice acted shit,
That's-
and people. need to
Adrian
get
used to
over
end
it.
every episode with that.
I did. Let's a fucking go.
Wait, Patrick Warburton did the voice of Buzz in the TV show cartoon thing.
I'll guess so.
Man, he
Warburton
does everything.
He really does.
Why is there a Titus laughing at the bottom right corner of the screen?
There is?
Yes.
Dan, you sick bastard.
Thank
There's
you,
only
Dan.
one other
That's
person with
amazing.
control of my Stream Elements overlay.
Fucking terrible laugh. Ah.
I love that scene. 10 out of 10. Would watch again.
I see what you did
10
there.
out of
X-
10 watching
X-
after we're off of here.
X out of
Oh,
X.
yeah. Seth Rogen might sound like a sausage. You are correct.
Might sound
Hey,
like a
Sausage Party is a great fucking movie.
The last
Ah.
15 minutes is a
Eh.
little disturbing.
Well, it's a funny story. Where I worked at the time, my manager, she told me that she took her 13 and 12-year-old children there because they didn't know what it was, and
Oh,
then she
no.
just like had to hide her face because she didn't know what to do, and everyone.
Is
was
she
Oh.
like,
under a rock? Like a movie's titled Sausage Party.
There were a lot of clues leading up to that.
Yep,
orgy
she didn't know,
scene
and
that
so she took
should
her
have
whole
picked up
family to
on.
go see Sausage Party in
That's-
theaters, and
That's as
didn't
bad as
know
my
why
gra-
no other kids were there.
That's as
Sausage
bad as my
Party.
grandma.
I'm not a fan of it either, Dan.
That's
What?
that's as bad as my
I don't-
grandma
I don't-
taking
I
me to
don't
see
like
Wedding
I didn't
Crashers.
think Sausage Party was that good.
That's a true story. My grandma
Wedding- wait,
Sausage
she took me
Party
to
is
see Wedding
fucking
Crashers.
hilarious.
She took you guys to
Ah.
Here's
see
my
Wedding
take on
Crashers?
Sausage Party, real quick.
Yeah,
It is a 90-minute movie, 70 minutes of which is just trying to justify a build to, hey, look, it's just a bunch of fucking pieces of food fucking each other. Isn't this funny?
It's just a bunch of fucking food, exactly.
Bunch
Yeah,
of
Like,
bugs.
that's it.
Great.
I fell
Gentlemen,
asleep during it, but I might have had some of the happy lettuce.
Gentlemen, we are running up on the end of the time slot here. So before we run out of time, I just want you guys to let everybody that's watching out there let them know where they can find Culture Shocked out there on the web and anything else. Any final words you guys want to drop?
Corey, go for it.
Yeah, you can on any of the social medias, Culture Shock Podcast, Culture Shock 21 on Instagram, CS Podcast 21 on Twitter. It's where I do most of my work. I post everything pretty much on there. Coming up on May 19th at 7 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. Oh, I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah. Oh, that's this.
We're doing that now.
Oh,
Uh,
hey, we're here.
Wait,
No, but yeah, you can download our podcast anywhere, pretty much anywhere you get podcasts. I think the only one we're not on is Stitcher at the moment.
And Pandora.
And Pandora. It's
Yeah.
because
on,
Stitcher's
like,
like
Spotify, iTunes, and all. Google,
Stitcher's
all that other
process
shit.
is weird.
And,
but,
thanks for dropping the link in the chat.
Thanks.
Excellent.
That's all
and
I have
for-
to say about that.
And for all you fans of the Star Wars sequels that seem to be in the chat, our next episode will be on the sequels, so you can hear
Where
Corey
we
and Doug
talk
sing
about
their
the
praises.
greatness that the sequels are better than all the other
It's
Star Wars.
just going to be us
Oh.
yelling at each other. if
I'm
you guys
just
are
gonna tell you.
You're a fucking idiot.
pretty much.
I had to get that out there before.
Spoiler
we were
alert: Rise of Skywalker is better than Last Jedi, but that's about
Oh, I don't know.
the
about
only
that.
good thing
get
I'll
out,
say.
get them out. Let's boot them out of
Hey,
here.
Get him out. Wait,
Get
have you
'em-
seen my
get 'em all
have
outta
you seen my
here.
lightsaber?
And Last Jedi might be the best Star Wars movie.
Last Jedi's top 3 easily. Top 3
What?
easily for me.
Thank you. At least there's that. At least we
Oh,
got
you mean
that.
top? You mean top 3 of the sequels?
He means top 3 bad ones.
No, that's
Well,
top. That's top
sequels
3
are the three
overall, right
best.
behind Revenge of the Sith and Empire, because I love that too.
Oh, I can agree on both of those.
I can agree with those two.
But gentlemen, thank you so much. This has been such a blast. Having Corey shit on all of our childhoods, and then
Yeah,
we in turn shitting on all of Corey's hopes and dreams.
yeah.
Peter
That's what we
Pan
live
sucks.
for.
So thank you guys all so much for all of your support for the event, for being here to have a great fun time. What are you working on, Dan? You weren't in the green room somehow. What? Okay. I love you. We are going to run a quick break. Unless you're a subscriber, then you just get to hear me continue talking on the other side of the break. Please stay through the break. All the ad revenue also goes to Livestream for the Cure. Literally everything this channel makes, everything goes to the Cancer Research Institute, to a future immune to cancer. On the other side of the break, ladies and gentlemen, D-Boy going to drop that beat. Miserable Retail Slave is running in the house. Randy and Tommy Thompson going to be here. Culture Shocked. You boys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Thanks
you.
Thanks
for
for
having
having us,
Thank you.
buddy.
Thank you, everybody.
And no, Drew, I did not love Endgame. God damn it.
It's a great fucking movie.
Fucking Endgame is such a piece of shit.
Endgame is the shit. I love it.
Yeah,
Oh, way to
the
drop a bomb in
you
the
know
last
what?
minute.
the last 30
You got
minutes of
45
Endgame's good.
seconds until the ad finishes.
All right, Corey, Doug. give
Now
him
I'm gonna go
give
to
him-
sleep angry, and I don't.
Guys, you guys have 38 seconds to tell them why Endgame is not a piece
I'm
of shit.
still holding in my Mask of the Phantasm anger.
I can't do it in
rage.
38 seconds. I have to go. I have to
It's
list.
the Mask of the Phantasm rage is still too strong.
You have no idea.
Damn
Well,
it,
now
Dan.
I'll talk about Phantasm all day. Mask of the
Did
I do?
Phantasm, I don't know.
You guys are amazing. Thank you guys. Have a great
Hey,
night.
yeah,
Thank you so much.
This was
Thank you, you
fun.
too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.